Delusion, horizon is not a thing and it's not a place, but it adds up to the idea of this condition of understanding and misunderstanding when you enter the exhibition is this mirage. Sometimes people call it a hot road mirage. The illusion is that the road has become a river and the car is floating on top of the water. And it's not real, but it's visually very real. And it's this mirage of separation from reality. I was interested in this point or moment where understanding becomes elastic. I thought it could be interesting in an exhibition space like this one because of the amount of rooms and passageways and the way a person experiences a show in a gallery like this. One has to create some kind of narrative with the artworks. I was trying to make something linked by this very severe cold daylight, quite simple link, but then allow the series of relationships to be strung together as a very complex weave. This is why some of these subjects are dated quite specifically. The nuclear test from Nevada has a very specific date. It was imagery created and published by the American military, so it's very linked to one day. And other images come from moments that are more or less ephemeral, but I think the combination of these can give like a new path with multiple structures. There was like this moment with the spy balloon from China that was hovering over America. I liked the imagery from these days as this sort of transient, wandering thing in the sky and until its destruction. It was like a whimsical captivation, also bringing up all kinds of sort of creepy negative feelings and confusion. I was interested in the like multiplicity of events, not to tell one specific narrative story, but just to bounce around with the same contents. And when I say contents, I'm talking about from a painting point of view. I wanted to have one image in the show that was a counterpoint image, and this is how I ended up selecting to use Jeff Mills, someone who I've always admired. He's DJing in a room that's like nighttime synthetic light that's completely different from the daylight pictures, and he's just one figure alone inside a room. He is also sort of like a protagonist. He's the heroic presence. Mount Baldy is very similar to the mountain range in California where I grew up. I was reading a story about some people who got lost there, and there was this stock photo related to illustrate the article, and so I was thinking about the image and began to paint it. I do all of the color parts first, staining this oil paint to make the pictures, and then on top of that I paint a layer of field or screen of industrial paint, either black dots or a mixing of drawing. The photograph itself is purely descriptive. It captures a beautiful light, but it doesn't do anything more than capture a moment like maybe you would buy in a postcard. And I realized that I was only painting the image. I got an idea to add this text from the advertisement poster of a horror movie called The Descent to see if it could activate it. The brief experience I had with the news article, which was just talking about people getting lost.